Most people think that the trails are a peaceful place, but I've had black bears run beside me, stepped over venomous snakes, even crossed paths with moose. But the only thing that ever actually chased me, the only time things actually got out of control, I wasn't alone. And it wasn't a bear, and it wasn't a snake, and it wasn't a moose. It was a bird. That one time, I did something different because I was responsible for the safety of my group. You would probably be surprised what I had to do. You would probably even laugh at me. When you spend enough time out here in trails, you realize something really quick. You're not at the top of the food chain. You're just passing through. And if you don't respect that, that's when things go wrong. Most people panic when they see wildlife, but that's exactly what gets people hurt. One day I'm riding and I hear something crash through the woods beside me. I look over and it was a black bear running with me. Not chasing, not attacking, just matching my speed. It was actually very exciting. I didn't stop. I didn't panic. I just kept moving. I've crossed paths with more snakes than I can count. The copperheads are probably one of the more aggressive snakes I've seen in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia area. They're very quick to attack. In Florida, on cycling adventures down towards Miami, I've had snakes fall out of trees. I think they're probably pythons hunting for iguanas. I've had one come at me and try to attack me before, and then just casually pass by like I wasn't even there. Then there are timber rattler snakes, some of the most dangerous snakes in the eastern time zone. They didn't chase me, they didn't hurt me, but they did let me know that I was in the wrong place. Even deer, buck, and does, people think they're harmless, but if you catch them at the wrong time in mating season, they can turn aggressive. Still, most of the time, they don't want anything to do with you. The most intense encounters I've ever had were with moose. These things are massive, up to 1,200 pounds, and taller than a Clydesdale or a Belgian horse, and the antlers are big enough to 6 feet wide. It's a very unreal thing if you get even close to them. And here's what people don't understand. They're not just big, they're fast. They're known to be the most extremely dangerous land animal. After all these encounters, I realized something. None of these animals were trying to hurt me. They react to you. If you panic, if you get too close, if you act unpredictable, that's when things go wrong. So I never stop to mess with them. I don't try to get closer. I don't test my luck. I just keep moving and respect their space. Out here, you're not in control. They are. And the moment you forget that, that's when the trail reminds you. But this one time was different. Of everything I've ever ran into, bears, snakes, even moose, the only time things actually got out of control, I wasn't alone. I was on a mountain bike guiding trip with about 6 people up a fire road on King Mountain in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And out of nowhere, this bird came at us about a 3-foot tall bird, puffed up, no warning, fast, very fast, and just started charging at us full speed. Walked in, and this time it didn't stop. It caught up with us, and that's when it hit me. This isn't about me anymore. I had people with me, so I had to get off my bike and use it as a shield. I had to swing my bike at it over and over until it finally backed off and ran away. And people may laugh at that, saying it was just a bird, but those claws, that speed, no, it's not just a bird. There's bird, and then there's 3-foot bird, which is a little bit different. My rear wheel didn't make it through that beating, but everyone else did. And yes, I got a bigger tip that day. How about you? Have you ever had trail encounters with wild animals? Tell us your experience in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. If you want more real trail encounters like this, hit subscribe, because trust me, this isn't even the craziest things I've seen. Again, this is Jonathan Guffey, and hope to see you out on the trails.